What is up, guys? I'm Jeff in the zone. This is Game 6 recap, and the Toronto Blue Jays fell short. Tough one. Tough break up to the extra innings. We blew it. So, top of the first. Trey Turner strikes out. It's strike 3. Let's go. Adam Eaton. He gets a walk. I'm like, tough one. And then Cabrera grounds out, 2 outs. I'm like, let's go. And then Erick Fedde flies out into left field. Woo! Nice catch, Gurriel Jr. That was a nice one. Bottom of the first, because Toronto's the home team now. Hernandez walks. I'm like, there we go. Calvin Biggio grounds out, 2 outs. I'm like, tough one. And then Gurriel strikes out. Tough one again. Not good for the Blue Jays. They were not doing good. I mean, it was a good pitching matchup, but the hitting wasn't there today. Bottom of the second, Suzuki grounds out. I'm like, let's go! And then Starling Castro grounds out. I'm like, let's go. That's 2 outs. And then Keyboom, strikeout. I'm like, strike 3! Man, our pitcher's doing great. Like, I liked who was starting and stuff. I gave him credit. Nate Pearson, but the bullpen, man, I gotta talk about it. You guys are gonna hear Sam Gaviglio and Yamaguchi, man. It was terrible with those guys. Terrible. Bottom of the second, Vladdy pops up, 1 out. Come on, guys. Stop swinging for the fences. We don't need the big hits. We just need base hits. Rowdy Tellez, base hit. No play, and he's safe. I'm like, let's go. There was no play for Turner. And then Danny Jansen strikes out. Oh, Panic grounds out. Come on, Jays. Like, yeah, I'm fine. It's 0 for them, but we need some runs, man. For the young pitcher. Gotta give him some insurance, but we didn't today. Then Stevenson drives the ball, but 1 out. I'm like, let's go. He caught it. And then Robles. And guess what happens with him? Pop up. I'm like, let's go. And then Trey Turner. Single. Espinal did not field it correctly. I'm like, come on, Jays. Come on. That was a tough one there. Then Adam Eaton walks. He missed outside Nate Pearson. I'm like, come on, man. You got this. Okay, you're young. I'll still give you credit for it. It's his first MLB debut. He's nervous. He's got jitters, man. He needs some help. So, and it's a young team. So what can you do? Cabrera grounds out to second base. And the Jays got a double play, and that ended that inning. I'm like, let's go. Bottom of the third, Espinal strikes out. I'm like, tough one. The young kid, man, they're trying to go too hard when they don't need to. All they need is the base hits. Fisher doubles, hits the fence, just about gone, and it's a double. Let's go, Derek Fisher. So close to a home run, so close, but... And then Hernandez strikes out. Biggio walks, so that's a nice walk. We needed that. Gurriel Jr. sharply hit, but out. I'm like, come on. So that ends the inning for the Jays. And then the top of the fourth. Single for them. Ground out. Line out. And a strikeout. I'm like, let's go. Nice job, Nate Pearson. You're doing good. Then bottom of the fourth. Vladdy strikes out. Tough. Tellez pops up to left field. Johnson strikes out. That's 3 outs. And that's a 6th strikeout for Matt Scherzer, man. He's a good pitcher. Top of the 5th. Strikeout for Stevenson. I'm like, let's go! We're the away team. Just kidding. We're the home team. Well, I mean, we're away, but actually we're representing as the home team. Strikeout Robles. I'm like, let's go! And fly out Trey Turner. Let's go! Jay's got some momentum, but we don't have any runs, man. 5 innings, 2 hits, no earned run, 2 base on balls, and 5 Ks for Nate Pearson. Great outing, man. Sucks the young kid didn't get the dub, bro. Props out to you, though. I give you a great outing, man. Bottom of the 5th. Panic grounds on my... tough one. Espinal strikes out. Fisher strikes out. Oh, man. We can't, figure out Matt Scherzer, man. He's a good pitcher. He's a Cy Young winner. It's tough. So on top of the 6th, Rafael Dolis comes in for the Toronto Blue Jays. Okay, he's a mid-reliever. I like the kid. And he should be good. So he gets a ground out, a fly out, and a strikeout. I'm like, let's go. Bottom of the 6th. Blue Jays strike out again. Ground out twice, man. Terrible. Top of the 7th. Sam Gaviria comes in. I don't care for him or Yamaguchi, bro. They're terrible. They gotta get better. They need some practice. Like, come on. They don't deserve to be on the roster right now, in my opinion. But, whatever. So, he got a fly out. I'm like, let's go. Castro singles. I'm like, no! Stop giving up these. But it was actually a walk. It wasn't a single. So, I thought it was a single, but it actually wasn't. And then the Nets guy got a single behind him. Keenum. I'm like, come on. Then, still, this is the top of the 7th. Terrific catch by Gurriel Jr. in left field. And that's 2 outs. I'm like, nice. Then Jordan Romano got the ball. He comes in the Jays bullpen. And he threw a 99 miles per hour fastball. And he got him. I'm like, let's go. So bottom of the 7th. Toronto, man. Come on, get some offense, man. We need it. Vladdy grounds out. Rowdy Tellez grounds out. Oh, man. And Jansen grounds out. Tough. We're not getting the runs when we need them, man. That's why we got 0 today. It was a boring game, but good pitching matchup, and they just out-hit us, man. Tough one. What can you do? So then, the top of the 8th. Ground out, Trey Turner. I'm like, let's go. Strikeout for Adam Ayton. That's 2 outs. Woo! And then Cabrera got a strikeout. I'm like, let's go. Let's get some momentum, Jays. Come on. Yeah, I'm depressed in this video. I'm a little mad. I'm sad because I want us to win. But I don't want to talk too much about the game. So I'm going to finish up the video here, man. It's a tough one. Like, we lost. But bottom of the 8th. Panic singles. I'm like, let's go. They put in a pinch runner. Anthony Alford. I'm like, okay, there we go. And then he steals on a 1-1 count. Espinal tries to bunt. Foul. And that's an out, man. Come on, you gotta know that. He tried to put it down, but it went up in the air, and those are tough breaks. And then Derek Fisher tried to pick off Alford. Then we get a walk. I'm like, let's go. Daniel Hudson comes in for the Nationals. Hernandez, double play. Oh, Hernandez, you got out into a double play when we needed. We had runners on, man. Top of the 9th. Anthony Bass comes in. Well, because it was 0-0 still, so the Jays put in their closer. I was like thinking in my head, what are you guys doing? What if we take the lead? We should save them. But they didn't. So, hey, Bass did a good job. He retired the side. Suzuki got a ground out. Castro got a ground out. And then the last guy, Biggio, got a strikeout. I'm like, tough one. So, that ended the side for them. And then we're up, and Biggio lead it off for the Jays, and then Gurriel Jr., and then Guerrero Jr., and this is our chance, but we blew it, man. Striked out 3 times. It sucks, man. It sucks. But what can you do? That's how she goes. So then, you go to the top of the 10th. I hate the rule, man. You can put the runner on second. They got Bonifacio as a pinch runner. And Yamaguchi's in the game. And you guys know what I already have about Sean Yamaguchi, man. He stunk. He hasn't pitched in the big leagues since 2013, man. And he's facing Kieboom. A walk. I'm like, Stevenson, walk. Robles got a nice strikeout. Trey Turner, strikeout. I'm like, let's go. But Adam Eaton, man, singles. I'm like, come on, 1-0. And they broke the door from there, man. Tough one. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Cabrera hits it past Vladdy. They got a triple. And they're winning 4-0. And that's it, man. Thames flies out. Jays couldn't do anything, man. Then, bottom of the 10th, Vladdy's on because he's the last batter. Tanner Rainey comes in. And for the Nats, he finishes off. Rowdy Tellez, strikeout. Jansen, strike. I'm like, See, the call on Tellez, I thought was like, I don't know if it was a strike. It was borderline, and he got ejected for yelling at the But that call, they got their first run, the Nationals, it was this close, man. And I was like, oh, we lose just because of that. The throw, man, tough. But then Drury strikes out, wild pitch. He goes to first, runners on first and third, but still couldn't capitalize. Espinal jams out, and that ends it. Washington wins 4-0, like you guys can see. Jays 0, man. Tough. But that ends it, guys. I was disappointed, but the young kids will learn. So, what can you do? Move on to a new day, I guess. Stay positive. And yeah, Jays. But those guys, why are they pitching? Like, we don't need to put them in. I feel like it was just manager not using our bullpen right. But, you know, you had a couple guys that, like, our bullpen's weak, right? Because, like, everybody pitched and stuff. So, it kind of sucks. But, I mean, I give credit to their pitcher. And, yeah, Daniel Hudson went for them. Rainey and Scherzer went 7.1. And Steve, what can you do, hey? Nate Pearson, Dolis, Sam Gaviglio, Jordan Romano, Anthony Bath, and Yamaguchi, man. He takes the loss. So, he got the loss. Hudson got the win. And, yeah, you move on to a new day, I guess. And, pitching tomorrow should be happy, man, for the Jays. I'm pretty pumped. We got Hyun Jin Ryu back in the mound. And they got Erick Fedde. He's a right-hander. I'm not sure if I said his name right. Put in the comments if you guys know how to pronounce it correctly. But, yeah, tough one for the Jays again, man. They lost. But we tried, I guess. Tried our best, man. And we'll learn. You know, we're a young team, right? So, at the end of the day, it's a tough one to lose. As the home team, what can you do, though? You know, move on. Try to get a victory, I guess. The Nationals, you know, if you guys want to say it right now, technically we're winning the series, but we already won twice in the series. And it's a 2-gamer back-to-back. So, if we win our second game, that'd be great. So, yeah, props off to the Nationals again. I give you guys credit on the win, man. You know, the Jays are sometimes going to be sloppy. And I think this was the day that we were sloppy. We weren't ourselves. And what can you do? Question marks, man. But we have, like, a shortened bench, right? Because Gritchard didn't play. Bo Bichette didn't play. So. And the bullpen arms, like, they weren't available, right? Because, like, they seen our bullpen already. So. You know, move on. Have a positive day, I guess. And, yeah, let's get the win, Jays. Try to win the series. You know, that'd be great. I'd be positive on the win. And, yeah, that's going to end it today. Make sure you guys subscribe to the only Jeff in the Zone. Smash that like button. Comment down below what you guys thought about the game. And turn on the post notifications. So, peace. I'm going to end it.